Hmm. Oops. Did I drop that, Romeo? Did I drop that? Hey, LaDon. I hope I didn't scare you. Good morning, beauties. Or is it still morning? Might be afternoon. I don't know. I just popped in live real quick. I am in the midst of completing my wash day. Hey! So, yeah, and typically on wash day, when I get ready to steam my hair, I always apply a mask, so I steam my face at the same time. And, oh my gosh, I got water running down my back. So I literally just got out of the shower from using my Naturalicious clay mask to cleanse my hair, which is also what I have on my face. Who knew that it worked wonders for both? And so I'm going to deep condition my hair. And I think you guys know that my most recent favorite before the one that I just tried by the Mish beauty line is the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote hair mask. Say that 5 times real fast. So I'm going to use this to deep condition my hair. This is the second one I've gone through. It's kind of expensive, and you know, it's really creamy, and it smells so fruity, juicy. Hey, Cameo. Oh my God, it smells so good, but it also makes my hair feel like silk or cashmere or something that's soft and expensive. So we have a lot of new members in the group, and I just thought that since I was going to be deep conditioning my hair, I would just come in and do that live. And so I literally, like I said, just rinsed my hair out in the shower, threw some clothes on, and came in. So my hair is still dripping wet, which I love because I like putting my deep conditioner on wet hair. And even if my hair dries out before I actually get a chance to put the deep conditioner on, I always have my mister. And of course, everybody knows that inside my mister, I keep a 50-50 mixture of aloe vera juice and water. And sometimes I put grapeseed oil in it, although the last few times I have not used the grapeseed oil, but the aloe vera juice and water is working just fine. So I keep that on hand whenever I'm doing anything to my hair, whether it be styling it, whether I'm deep conditioning or anything, just in case my hair gets too dry, I got a rescue. So, did I bring a comb in here? I don't really need a comb, so I, in the shower, section my hair off already because it's just so much easier. Hey, Nikki. It's just so much easier for me to handle my hair in section. My hair is prone to tangling. And if I let it all out at the same time when it's wet, they marry each other and they create tangles, and ain't nobody got time for that. So I typically section it off in maybe 4 to 6 sections. It just depends. This time it's 4. And then I'm going to section that section and tuck this part away. And I think I've mentioned before, but if you're new, then let me do this 1 second. If you're new, then you might not know, but when I apply my deep conditioner, I apply it in a manner that you would apply a relaxer or even color. You can use your fingers, or you can use, yes, I do put my leftover mixture in the fridge. If you don't have like an applicator brush, you can also use your fingers. But I always want to make sure that when I'm applying my deep conditioner, I make sure that it gets down to the roots, and then I work it down to the ends, because making sure that you get moisture to the roots of your hair will help you get rid of those puffy roots that a lot of women complain about. They say that their hair curls from here on down, but their roots are always puffy. And that's because your roots are underhydrated, because a lot of us just take product and put it in our hands and we just put it on the perimeter of our hair. And very rarely do we rake it all the way down to the roots. So this is how I do my deep conditioner. This is how I do my stylers. I always make sure, hey, I'm talking. I always make sure that I get product, water, moisturizer, whatever, down to the roots of my hair. So I take little sections. I first just take, and I'm kind of heavy-handed, so it's not necessary to use as much product as I use. And I just want to make a side note also, the more hydrated your hair becomes, the less you'll find that you need a lot of product, because your hair will start to curl when it's wet with very little product. That's when you know you're reaching or nearing a level of hydration. So I usually just take some in my hand first and I rub it on the perimeter. And when I tell you guys, this ancient Egyptian mask, whatever, this stuff got some type of sorcery in it, because it immediately softens my hair. So I take it and I put some on the perimeters first. And then I just section off some, each section. And I'll take a little bit and I'll just put it on the roots, just like I would if I was applying a relaxer, because I want to make sure it's on the roots. I am putting in deep conditioner. It's the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian line. This one is called, it's a long name, so I got to look at it 1 second. So once I get it on all the roots and the edges, I kind of squeeze it in and then I rake it through with my fingers, because I want to make sure that all of my hair gets it. And then I hold it like this and I make sure I get it on the tips. This stuff, guys, is amazing. It's a little pricey. I think it's like I think it's $19.99. So it's a little pricey, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. But I also, last week I tried the oh my God, the Miche, M-I-C-H-E. I tried their deep conditioner and that one is amazing also. Okay, so Barbara, and this is the, Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote Hair Mask. It's a long name, but it's a good product. I'll look at it and tell you what some of the ingredients in. And don't laugh at my because I got these readers. They cost like $5.99 at Walmart, right? Because I won't pay like big money or, you know, for like designer sunglasses and all that stuff. I buy the cheap stuff. But it broke. You see, it's only got a one handle. So I'm going to find out what some of the ingredients are. All right. Can I even see? I still can't see even with the glasses on. Well, yeah. You can Google it. What's on my face is the Naturalicious 5-in-1 Razul, Naturalicious Moroccan Razul 5-in-1 clay treatment. So this treatment is for your hair, but I actually like it on my face. So whenever I'm going to deep condition my hair, because I sit under my steamer when I deep condition my hair, I also put some on my face. So while I'm under my steamer with the deep conditioner on, I let the steam hit my face, and it's really good for your face also. She doesn't market it for your face. It's called 5-in-1, but I think it's 6-in-1 because it works wonders for my skin. So once I get all the deep conditioner on, oh my God, hey, once I get all the deep conditioner on my hair, I just put it in twists. And then I will move on to the next section. Like I say, if I ever feel like it's getting too dry, I always have this because I like my deep conditioner to go on to wet hair. So I take it And I put it on the perimeters just like so at first. And I used the, what do they call them, the angel hands? Or praying hands? The praying hands, I guess, like that. It's like praying hands. To make sure I rub it down and then, excuse you, cut it out. And then I put it on each section. I want to make sure that all of my hair gets the juicy goodness. And remember, like all of your other hair, when you've been, you know, washing it and deep conditioning and pre-pooling and doing all the other stuff that you do to your hair on a regular basis, that hair is already treated, but the new growth that's coming out has not. So that's what's at the roots of your hair. So you want to make sure that you let that catch up to the rest of your hair, if that makes any sense. So after I put it all on my hair, you know, I massage it in, I rake it on, then I make sure I get some on my ends, because everyone knows that the ends are the oldest part of your hair. They're exposed to all the elements. They rub against your clothes. They get dry and brittle, so you want to make sure that you take care of them, because when you're saying that my hair is not growing, what you really mean is that I'm not retaining length because my hair is breaking off at the ends. So you want to take care of them as well. If you want to, I have occasionally, but if you want to, when you're applying your deep condition, if you want to take like a detangling brush or a dimming brush or whatever that you use, custard, wait a minute, and you can make sure it gets through all of your hair, you can just take whatever brush you use or whatever tool that you use, wide tooth comb or whatever, and you can also make sure it gets through all of your hair. All right, LaDonna, I'm trying to read your comment. You bought the line last August at the Detroit Hair Show and haven't used it yet. Such a product junkie. Which line? The I know you're not talking about the Naturalicious. You must be talking about the ancient Egyptian or the Mish. So, hello, please. And so that's that section. Then I'm going to move on to the next section. And I'm going to split that section in two. I'm going to tuck that one out of the way. Put it on the perimeters. Praying hands. Oh my gosh. Come here. What do you guys see? Oh, yeah, this deep conditioner. LaDonna, I bought the shampoo, the leave-in conditioner, the deep conditioner, and then they had a gel. I'm sorry, they see somebody walking by. I had the gel, and I did a twist out with, I don't know whether it was the gel or a gel custard or whatever, but I wasn't real crazy about that, so I took it back and got another deep conditioner. But this deep conditioner, to me, is amazing. Let me let them out. 1 second. Mr. Pancakes, you want to go outside? Come here. Sorry. Hello. Come on. Oh my God, guys. He's barking at the guy who's cutting my yard. Go outside. Go out the back. So, yeah. And then I tuck that away in a twist. And I do that over my whole head, and then I will put on a plastic cap or a plastic bag. And personally, I prefer the plastic grocery bags. Don't judge me. Just because, like, you can make it as tight as you want to. You don't have to worry about, on the plastic cap, sometimes you try to maneuver it over your hair and your finger gets stuck in it and it tear the ridges off. But I just like the grocery bags better. Plus, they're free. They give them to you at the grocery store anyway. So I prefer those. And then I sit under my steamer for like 30 minutes. But if you don't have a steamer, you don't have to have a steamer. You can use several of several of the plastic grocery bags or caps, and then you can put like a slap cap on top of that. Anything that's going to keep your head covered so that the heat from your body will you know, get up to your scalp and, you know, all that good stuff. But you don't have to have a steamer. Some people use a hooded dryer, and you don't even have to have a cap. Some people like to go under their hooded dryer or their steamer without a cap. It's just a personal preference. I prefer the cap. In my mind, I think that it just allows the moisture to get trapped under the cap. But some people think that having their hair exposed under the steam works better for them. So it just depends on what your personal preference is. There is no wrong or right way to do your own hair. You do what you need to do for your hair. I'm going to close the door and let them out. Hey, Beverly, how are you? So, my face is probably going to crack this mask because usually it didn't take me this long, but because I'm talking to you guys or whatever, which I don't mind, it doesn't take this long for me to apply my deep conditioner, but I'm also, you know, having a conversation with you guys. So, and tuck that away. So, I have been stepping outside of my comfort zone with styling, because everybody knows that my favorite style is the 2-strand twist style, and it's been about six wash days since I've had a traditional 2-strand twist style. I have converted a style or two into a 2-strand twist out once I've worn that style, but I have not literally styled my hair for a 2-strand twist out, and I'm kind of proud of myself. So I had I don't know, maybe it was three weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, I can't remember. I did what I deemed to be one of my most successful wash and goes, and I did that with the NaturAll Club curl custard, and I thought that it came out amazing, and it had staying power, and I was so excited. So I think today I am going to try a wash and go with just a cream, because I don't really think that it was the product that gave me success the last time as much as it was the technique. So I think I'm going to use a cream with the same technique and see if I can get a great wash and go, because I was in love with my wash and go. I know y'all couldn't stand me, because I'm telling you, I could barely stand myself. I was just bragging, and people was giving me compliments, and I was like, this is a wash and go, it's not a twist out or whatever. So that was kind of cool. So anybody other than me doing their hair today? LaDonna, if you're still watching, let me just go back to you. You and Tracy Desiree. If y'all don't have enough product in your, I won't even call it a cabinet, because I'm pretty sure that your product has its own room. Y'all probably got enough to sell to somebody else. Oh yeah, and also Tawana. Oh yeah, all of y'all got so many. I thought I had a lot of product. No, I don't. Y'all got stuff that I've never even heard of. But there's a couple on my list to try. Oh, I left a piece of hair out right here. Get in there. What's the name of that? And I can't even think of the names because I got y'all here. But oh my God, one is called Soul Tanicles, I think. That's one of the lines I want to try. And there's this other one. They have like so many different products in the line that is so overwhelming that's the reason why I haven't ordered it yet, because it's just so much to choose from. What are you saying, Beverly? What am I using on my hair? I am using the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote hair mask. So I'm deep conditioning right now. I'm going to go in my steamer. But yeah, I think that I am going to use my Bay, which is the Naturalicious Moisture Infusion Style Chrome, affectionately known as #2, for my wash and go. I think that's my favorite, because that stuff works as a moisturizer and a styler. And when I tell you I achieve the best twist outs with just step 2, and I want to achieve the best wash and go with step 2. So I think that's what I'm going to try today, you know, after I deep condition and all that stuff. So yeah, but you know, you can use the Razul Moroccan 5-in-1 clay treatment from Naturalicious as a deep conditioner also. But like, I'm in love with the Main Choice, their deep conditioner. I'm just in love with it. I'm in love with the smell. I'm in love with the feel. I'm in love with the way that it makes my hair feel. And even once I rinse it out, my deep conditioned curls with the Main Choice are amazing, in my humble opinion. So you guys see how I make sure all of my hair gets deep conditioned. I don't just take it and just put it on the perimeter and be done with it. And that's why when people say, how do you get your hair to curl at the roots? This is how I get my hair to curl at the roots, honestly. This has been a technique that I've used. It's been over 3 years. It's been over 3 years that I've been making sure that I apply my deep conditioner, kind of like I do a relaxer, because I want to make sure that all my hair gets the all the juicy goodness. See, most people just take it and do it like that and they'll be on their way. And I don't. And I don't think that you necessarily have to use more product either. You can use the product sparingly, but just make sure you get it. Instead of putting a whole chunk, just putting it on the outside, split that chunk up and put some on your roots. And it won't happen overnight, but it will happen eventually. Everything about natural hair, or anything that's important in life, you have to work at. So don't give up after one try. And don't just think that you're gonna get your hair transformed with just choosing a product. Choosing a product, I mean, I believe that quality products with quality ingredients are really, really important in transforming your natural hair. But I just also think that consistency and technique is equally as important, because if we just relied on a product to transform or give us whatever it is that we're seeking in our natural hair journey, it's just not going to work. Because you can't just go and say, well, you know what, I'm going to buy this product, I'm going to apply this product to my hair, and then one time it just doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. And so often people get frustrated and they want to give up because they're not getting the results that they hope that they will get, like on the first try. But that's just me. So I got all of the deep conditioner in. Oh my God, this stuff smells so good. And so I have my plastic cap here. I've acquired quite a bit of product that I'm cheap product junkie. I don't like paying a lot of money for products. Actually, the inexpensive stuff works the best for me. However, this sister does. It says see more. I have to read the rest of the comment. For me, I don't necessarily seek out the most expensive products because I agree that not everything that costs more is better. And I think that you don't have to spend a fortune to have healthy hair. But I like supporting Black owned businesses. And so for me, I might see a brand and I see people talking about it, and I want to read up on that brand. I want to know what their story is, how they started, and I fall in love with the brand's message first. And if I like their story, then it makes me want to try their product. And I don't necessarily not buy it or buy it because of the cost. I buy it because it's a heart thing for me. Like with the Naturalicious, I love her products, and I don't get paid for advertising Naturalicious. Everything I say about Naturalicious is honest and pure and real, and it comes from here. I don't get paid for a lot of the products that I've used, although I've had some sponsored videos or products that I've been paid, but I also give my honest opinion. So I will not sell out just for a check. So if someone asks me to review their product, when you hear me talk about it, it's my honest opinion, whether they paid me for it or not. I'm not going to say that something is great and wonderful if it's not. I'm not going to sell out like that because I see that people are watching me, and I want to use my influence for good. I don't want to just make money. Although making money is kind of cool, so I like to be paid for what I do. But of course, I did this natural hair stuff and started this group when nobody even knew who Coco Bella was or knew who Renee was, and I still shared information. I didn't make a dime from it. So I'm still on the same premise that when I share information, I'm not a licensed cosmetologist or a stylist or whatever. I'm from the School of Hard Knocks. I've done trial and error, but when I share something with you, it's something that I've actually done or learned myself or researched. But you have to try things for yourself. And so, yeah, it's not necessarily the cost that drives me to a product. It's that brand story. Because we all got a story. We all start from somewhere. So yeah, so I don't let cost deter me from trying a product that I really want to use. And I don't even let like other bloggers or or people's videos encourage me to try a product, because not every person who is making videos are being real about what they feel about a product. They're saying it because that they're making money for it. I'd like to think that the people who follow me, especially the people in this group, know me and know my heart, and they know that from the beginning I've been free and unselfishly sharing information, so they trust me when I say a product is good or a product is not good or whatever. And if they want to purchase it, they can. But for the most part, I don't make any money when I say something is good. Occasionally I do, but not all the time. So yeah, there is that. So I am going to start up my steamer so that it can be warm by the time I get under it. And I'll scroll through Facebook while I steam my hair and steam my face. And if I decide to come back and do a wash and go, I'll give you guys a notification just in case you might want to see it. But if you don't, I'll see you guys on the page. I hope you're having an amazing day. On purpose. Smooches. Mwah.